I said, boom. I'm gonna see if my shit gonna drop. Oh shit. I had my Bluetooth on so they couldn't hear that video, right? Well, motherfucker can hear me. So let me turn this Bluetooth off before I even get started, cause them niggas ain't hear that video about World War II. They didn't hear that video. You know what was that? Cause they ain't dropped my noti. They ain't dropped my noti. Drop my notification, dog. For my little 2-3 people can come over here and get this real shit. So my 2-3 people can come over here and get this real shit. So now I'm just gonna run this other video back, but that motherfucker didn't play. Let me go play this right here to what time I need to play that.
Heartlands needed for recovery. 13.
I just need to play 2 minutes of this motherfucker.
World War II didn't ignite simply with tanks rolling into Poland in 1939. Its true origins are buried in a decade of humiliation, collapse, and betrayal. The Treaty of Versailles demanded 132 billion gold marks, plunging Germany into
Had a treaty, huh? Cop deuces, huh?
ruin as hyperinflation spiraled to 4.2 trillion marks per US dollar. While the world watched, a failed revolutionary named Adolf Hitler transformed his defeat in 1923 into a manifesto for vengeance and power. The real reason World War II started. It was a slow-motion disaster fueled by economic desperation, global indifference, and the rise of an ideology no one dared confront. Until it was too late. The question is, could war have been stopped before the first shot was fired? On June 28, 1919, Germany's fate was sealed with a signature in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. The treaty blamed Germany alone for the war, demanding 132 billion gold marks in reparations, an amount so vast it equaled multiple years of the entire nation's economic output. Territory was stripped away, including the coal-rich Saar, Upper Silesia, and the industrial heartlands needed for recovery. 13% of German land was lost overnight. The country watched.
Who controlled the 13% of the German land that was lost? Since the United States stepped in and allegedly defeated Germany in this psyop, did we inherit all that money or what the fuck? Because it seems the Ashkenazi Jew / German took over this bitch, aka the United States of America took over this bitch. Huh? So let me go try to run this little video I just made, and I sit there and drop my notification again, huh? I just want to notify my 1 or 2 people, dog. That's too much. The truth has to be smothered at all angles. I'm working on Bot Central. All this shit botted out. Shit ain't nothing but a game, bruh. Shit ain't nothing but a motherfucking game, bruh. Shit ain't nothing but a motherfucking game, bruh. Go here. Now go up, go there, go there. Oh, go there. Boom. Now let's see, can we go get some justice around this bitch? Pull down there. Go there. Then go there. Hold up, which way now? Then we go here. Then we go here. Boom. I said, boom. I'm live, nigga. Me as a U.S. citizen, councilman or any of that, but I'm a person, a citizen of the United States of America. So what I'm requesting and suggesting and promoting and trying to put in political form is you want to raise war on terror, raise war on the gangs in Chicago. These be your premises. And you want to play tit for tat with China, knowing that your Khazarian brother is going to bag them. And you keep running these scripts. And fucking with these Persians. But you got a Persian steering wheel in your back. Fucking with them Persians about those fake ass nuclear weapons that you don't have enough material to even form a real nuclear weapon. But we know who does. You goddamn keep screaming. See over here on FED. Vegan is good. I'm talking about FED, 3GD, we expose scribbles. And Trump, you was a solid gold dancer. See, you a solid gold dancer, nigga. That was my homeboy Ricky Fareed. Fareed. Though he called them scribbles. See, we from the Kanika Jenkins side of this shit. Y'all think everybody in the Kanika Jenkins, y'all paid us to be dumb and ignorant and fucked up and all kind of shit what you declared us to be. This that nigga on FED, Trump. And we need to promote war on Japan. The motherfucker who enslaved us by way of you, Mr. IOU. Mr. IOU. Yeah, that's what we need to do, sir. Because we want this shit to make sense. We want it to make sense for us to go slave and barely make ends meet on some shit that we can't repay. That's gonna skyrocket it up to the zillions for our great grands. But we don't stop y'all bitches, man. This enslavement need to stop. The United States of America still have us as political prisoners, as enslaved, as gore, as chattel. Human chattel, human cattle. Yep. It's on, man, nigga. Yep. I'm just sitting back chilling, right? Like I always do. Analyzing situation. I see people got down getting concerned about this war shit now. And just not figuring out that this shit bloodline. This Illuminati head boss. See? Gotta put the right energy and the right information out so people can trail along. They'll keep trailing. Keep trailing. Yeah. Because shit get deep. But it's still gonna wind up at the end of the day when you're gonna take a stand and demand and take a stand and be willing to die for your shit. That's what I'm on. My girl unspoken over the getting testimony about this wall shit. About how the Bible enslaved us. I peeped in, you know. I peeped in. Yeah, I did. I peeped in. Y'all can't hear that shit, so I'm gonna through that. Through that shit. I forgot to take my goddamn Bluetooth off. I'm just rerunning some shit I ran on FED 5. Let's go. Let's go. So since the United States of America stepped in, and they the ones so-called defeated Adolf Hitler, so-called in this script, right? So did they obtain all that world power and bring that power to the United States? Are we the cover up for Germany? Because Jews run this bitch, and it seems to be Ashkenazi Jews States of America. Do you smell me? So that's how we got our power, and then they started that. After that, they started all that space shit. And you niggas so engulfed into that shit that you don't know that that globe is part of your slave. But let's keep trucking. Let's keep trucking right here. See, we gonna keep trucking right here, cause I did a little investigating, right? The America paid compensation. What is this? The United States does not have a form of financial debt to Japan for the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. School what? School what? I thought they taught us that we owe their ass for bombing their ass. Oh, political rhetoric and propaganda and shit. Okay, script shit, come on. Nagasaki. That's not what they taught us. So that's not what the rhetoric is, because I had an understanding that this is why we were supposed to owe Japan. And now we see that those children had no birth defects or any of that shit. You understand? I got some shit going on over. I'm about to kill me a bitch because this bitch keep playing with me. But that's another story. And we'll continue because this bitch keep playing with me. I'm sure it's fuck me. They ain't found no weapons of mass discretion. Every time they cause a war, the purpose of the war is never relevant. Just script shit. While the U.S. initially considered paying reparations in 1945, the idea was abandoned. However, the U.S. did invest billions into rebuilding Japan after World War II. What? The U.S. gave Japan billions, just invested, no reparations, just help build their shit. That's the issue of compensation for nuclear weapons is complex. Reparations for Japan. Japan did pay reparations to other countries damaged during World War II. They did. But the United States did not require payment for its own damage and instead oversaw the rebuilding of the country. What? Furthermore, lawsuits brought by atomic bomb survivors in Japan demise. Because I don't think my people showed up. I don't think my motherfucking notification went out. That was a skip. I read the whole thing. In Japanese courts, demanded payment were ultimately dismissed. Why they got them take that part out? I read the whole thing. Lawsuits brought by atomic bomb survivors. They survived the atomic bomb? Then they supposed to have a script, right? Come on. Come on. Can't start it back. Hold up. Let me get rid of this shit. Go like this. Go. But I'm going to show you how this shit go. Yeah, I'm on that. The U.S. do not owe Japan any amount of gold marks. The gold marks was the currency of the German Empire from 1873 to 1914. Not a currency used by the United States. The U.S. does have substantial financial relationships with Japan. See, this is what we mean when we say the United States is built off debt. And you are the motherfucking, you are the collateral. Slavery's a barrier, but thou can't carry you. Stand on your feet. Bitch, we U.S. collateral. That's on that funeral. Y'all don't get it though. Owned by some bankers. Is it really the Rothschilds? Or are they nominees to cover up West Mongolian? But it is issued in Oriental. The original agent is Oriental. That will be sham in the so-called book. We know who Japheth is. We know who Ham is. We know who Noah is. Now we know who's the brother Shem. We're not Semitic people. Come on.
Dollars and denominated in treasury securities, not in gold. On my ascent of your hall shit, something to make you say, As of mid-2025, Japan was the largest foreign holder of U.S. government debt, owning treasury securities, valued at approximately $1 trillion. This debt is not shit up to $1 trillion. Which country owes? Okay, what this is? Okay, total public debt was okay. So when did we start owing these motherfuckers? And where did it start? Was 50.7 billion at the time. But with the coming of World War II, that figure and the operations of the Bureau itself will be greatly altered yet again. Japan did not start a specific moment. The debt as to Japan did not start at a specific moment, but rather developed over time as Japan accumulated U.S. Treasury securities, particularly in the latter half of the 20th century and into the 21st century, making Japan a major holder of U.S. debt today. Japan's role as a creditor nation as a creditor nation to the U.S. is a product of its economic strategies and the global financial system. Global, notice global, for the U.S. slave. Not continentals. No, you used to go by continents. Now it's global, see. With the holding of U.S. debt becoming a significant factor in bilateral relations. Key points. No single starting date. There isn't a historical event making the beginning of the U.S. debt to Japan. Instead, it is the accumulation of years of economic engagement. Accumulations of debt. Japan began accumulating U.S. Treasury securities as part of its economic and financial policy, eventually becoming one of the largest foreign holders of U.S. debt. The largest holding of U.S. debt by Japan give it a significant economic and diplomatic lever, as seen in historical events like the Plaza Accord of 1985. Ain't this a bitch? In simple terms, Treasury securities are IOUs. Just like the little dollar bill that they give you that ain't worth shit because you can't cash in your IOUs. These American dollars that you're throwing and making the rain are very sufficient at what? They are IOUs. Because they burnt up all your receipts. This is what I keep telling you people, man. This is what I keep telling you people, man. When they made those infernos, those government infernos to burn up old money, those contracts that was not Federal Reserve notes, those were contracts. Those were the IOUs that bag up your currency. Borrow money for government operations backed by the full faith of the credit of the U.S. government, making them the very safe investment
investment. Investors buy them to earn interest, and in return, the government promised to pay back the original. You understand what's going on? I thought we was fucked up for bombing them hoes and all that shit. See how the political structure fuck you around and won't tell you the truth about them because the private owned bankers are in the background and put nominees as frontmen such as Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And y'all think the motherfuckers got power and they this and they that. They ain't shit. But frontmen for the backbone. I keep telling y'all these Mongolians run this up. But y'all think UNC FED just talk. It's just like I'm dropping this shit. Just give it a little while. And then these motherfuckers gonna catch on. And start like they're doing now. They're trying to catch on. But fuck catching on, we ain't gonna stand up. Illuminati's head boss in the building, man. Giving you the rundown on this shit. So just ask anybody in the United States of America, why are we in debt to Japan or China? They gonna tell you for dropping them bombs. And I just showed you that ain't the real reason. With them fake ass nukes they dropped over there, cause I ain't seen no birth defects, or no fucked up land over there. The grass started back growing back and everything over that bitch. You don't see no crater. Where's the crater in the earth from the goddamn nuclear explosion, bro? Where is it? Not gonna find it. Not gonna find it. Not gonna find that motherfucker. Hey, my nigga, Trump, I'm proposing set forth a motion to declare war on Japan. But for some strange reason, you Ashkenazi Jews know that you're in debt to them, so that means if you are running shit and behind the scenes of the Brits, and the Brits own us, that means, what the fuck does that really mean? That means there's a secret relationship between the Brit and the Jap. And that's what I'm getting to the bottom of now. And we'll continue to get to the bottom of it. You understand? You understand? Just to give my people clarity on why they're enslaved and not in servitude. We're not in total servitude, nigga. We're enslaved. And you're going to pay. I gotta go give me some work boots now. I'm finna get slaved out. And be paying these motherfuckers on a debt that we can't repay. So slave to slave. Slave to slave. All we gotta do is stand up. But they playing chess. And the chessboard is sitting on our backs. While we kneel down and let them play chess upon our back. Then you're not even a pawn on the chessboard. You're spinning the win. So I suggest you go ahead and find what trust your social security number is tied into. And find out who is in control of your trust. That's what I'm on a mission to do. And if anybody have any kind of information to help me in my quest, please email me at unfed4@gmail.com so I can goddamn unlock my trust and free my motherfucking seeds. Yeah, my great-grands and great-great-grands. Free us from this goddamn persecution. But on Japan, Japan run you bitch-ass niggas and y'all scared of these Mongolian so-called Inuits. I knew, but not the Eskimo. Y'all niggas ain't talking about shit. And I said, boom. Yeah.
Cloudinary video just got.
We don't do all that. But y'all need to just drop that out there, man, cause I don't know what the deal is about this shadow ban and all that bullshit. But nigga, this UNC FED 3GD, and we don't do nothing but that true shit over here. And when my niggas stand, I'm gonna stand. My old leg gonna be front line. And nigga, I got my own bloodline. full of baddies around this bitch. Probably Alabama nigga from the west to this goddamn east. No, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you who got the steering wheel all these niggas back. Yeah, that's what's going on. Them motherfucking Mongolians. And in the streets, my bosses are Mongolian. That way. I said, boom. I don't do no plan.